I don't buy futures, I buy value. I was the head of private banking. I was managing top people in the society. In a minute, they have billions. In another second, everything is gone.
Meet Violet Olalekan-Alabi, a passionate advocate for financial awareness from Edo State.
My name is Violet Olalekan-Alabi. I am the third from 4 children. I studied industrial mathematics, married with 3 kids, originally from Edo State, married to a Yoruba man from Lagos State.
Married to a Yoruba man and a mother of 3, Violet has dedicated her life to empowering others, particularly single moms, through her NGO.
I have an MBA from Netherlands University, and I also run a financial advisory company as well as an NGO for single mom. Everything is Christian based, centered around Christianity. And then my passion, I love to travel, I love to network, I love to meet new people, and I love to learn new things.
With 12 years of experience as a banker, Violet observed that even the affluent clients struggled with financial stewardship. This realization sparked her passion for financial wellness and education.
While I was in the bank, I was a banker for 12 years, and I saw that literally you can have finances now or money, and in a twinkle of an eye, the wind takes it away, basically because of lack of financial knowledge and stewardship. So that gave me the passion, because I was the head of private banking. I was managing top people in the society, but in a minute they have billions. In another second, everything is gone, and then you see them asking, please borrow me 500,000. So that inspired me to want to know, why would someone have money now and at the next minute the money is gone? And so that was one of the reasons I got inspired to go venture into financial advisory, to help people struggling with their finances to know where to put your money, to understand what it means to budget, as simple as budgeting, savings and investment. So that was what inspired me.
Violet believes that biblical principles provide a solid foundation for financial planning. She emphasizes the importance of generosity, budgeting, saving, and investing.
And I'm actually advocating for Christian women, because on the pulpit what is preached, salvation. Hardly do you even get salvation. You hear about prosperity, miracles, but capacity is not built in church. And then you find a lot of Christians struggling. So I'm here to advocate for Christian women to be financially stable. I think Proverbs 24:10, if I'm right, it says you gather your little and put it in the storehouse. And then that's also attributes to savings. If you don't save now, when it comes to the raining day, or when it comes to situations whereby you need money, you would not have money to do whatever you want to do. So the Bible teaches us, I tell people, even when you need mathematics, 1 + 1 is in the Bible. It's just for you to find exactly what you need in the Bible. It teaches us on how to save. It teaches us generosity, which even as a Christian, when you have money, one of the bases of Jesus Christ was given. So as a Christian, when you are financially free, you must be generous to the fact that you can raise churches, or you can build, or you can become a financial apostle for God by helping the church, building church for the Lord, not necessarily physical structure, but helping the church when it comes to things like financial stability. Yeah.
According to Violet, every woman should strive to be a financially literate person. As a financial wellness coach, Violet's most rewarding moment is helping individuals achieve financial stability. She finds joy in empowering others to take control of their finances.
Okay, so what essential habits should a woman possess in terms of financial stability or financial literacy, whatever we want to call it? First of all, a woman must have budgeting skills. You must know how to budget, put in what you need and what you don't need. That's budgeting your essentials. Then a woman should also know how to save. There's a difference between savings and investment. You save for you to build. You save for you to also invest. So when you save, you've gathered your savings. You should be able to take out of your savings to invest. And then when you invest, you are putting money aside to build wealth. Savings does not make you build wealth, but investment does. So as a woman, you have to possess budgeting skills, financial literacy, because even if you have the funds and you don't have the knowledge, you wouldn't know what to do with your money. You would just be lost in the dark. So you have financial literacy skills, budgeting, savings, as well as investments. Financial wellness is about mindsets. If you don't work on your mindset, you will always give reasons why you cannot be financially free. You would always give reasons why you cannot save. You would always give reasons why you need the money to fix your hair and you don't need the money to save. So mindset, for you have to start within your mind. Empowerment starts within. So until you tell yourself, I need to be financially stable, you won't get to the point of it. You will just keep making excuses and living from hand to mouth, and you think everything is okay. But one thing I always say, I tell my clients when I speak with them, what's your net worth? As a woman, as an individual, let's not even focus on women now. We're talking about everyone. You must know your financial status, your financial wellness. That is your net worth. Are you a positive net worth or a negative net worth? Simple. How? Your net worth are the things you owe and the things you own. So by the time you put the things you own and the things you owe, you minus it, then you know if you are living a negative net worth or you are living in a positive net worth. So that is the first step actually that will guide you to push you to like, oh, my net worth is negative. I have more of debts. I have more of loans rather than more of liabilities. So I have more of liabilities rather than more of assets. So you now start telling yourself, you walk towards it, guides you to be able to like, okay, I want to build my assets and I want to knock off my liabilities. What are liabilities? Your rents, your cars, loans, there are different forms of liabilities. So it tells you, I need to know this to be able to narrow this down. And then you know your net worth. It helps you and guides you to walk towards becoming financially free.
One of Violet's challenges is getting clients to listen to her advice. However, she remains committed to her mission of empowering women.
My most rewarding moments, it's being able to help someone that's struggling financially and to see the person become financially stable. Own assets, own money in the bank, and own various forms of assets. That gives me joy as someone that was once struggling and then today the person is financially stable. Someone that never knew about what financial literacy is all about, but just mere conversation and the person was able to like, okay, I need to take ownership of my finances. And today I can tell you categorically, the only liquid cash that person had was as a result of us engaging in such talk, as in you have to take ownership of your finances. And I'm glad today that she's happy and she took to my advice. But it wasn't easy because we always had a fight. Like when the money comes, I will be the one to draw a budget on that money to say, okay, this is your interest on this money. And so whatever you're taking out from this money, you're taking out 1 million. So I built a budget on that 1 million. 100,000 for tithes, 20,000 for savings, 10,000 for foodstuff and all that. And then we'll always fight. Like, okay, no, I need to give more to God. I'm like, no, I need to give more tithe. I said, no, your tithe is 10% of your income, and 10% of 1 million is 100,000. So that's what you are giving to God. But today the story is different. The assets are enormous and liquidity is good. So I'm proud to be associated with her success story.
Apart from being a financial wellness coach, Violet is also a counselor and a business strategist. She offers holistic support to her clients, helping them achieve financial stability and business success.
Some challenges. What are the challenges? There are enormous challenges. One of the challenges is having to get your clients to listen to you. Some clients are, when you have been used to living a reckless life financially, it's difficult for someone to come and tell you now you have to save. It's difficult for someone to tell you put your money aside. People don't understand these things because they lack the knowledge. So one of the greatest challenges is lack of financial literacy. They don't know. So that's why I'm advocating for people to even know, to acquire the knowledge before thinking, because the truth is that if you don't have the knowledge, you will put your money in the wrong place and then it will develop wings. I'm a living example, and this is one of the reasons I even ventured into it. Aside what I saw, I put in so much money into an investment. Did I seek God? No, which we didn't talk about, because it says commit your ways unto me and I will direct that path. I saw it as a liquid and as a good platform to invest because the interest rate was good. But the higher the interest rate, the higher the risks. I invested in that. I lost 70 million to that investment. I didn't seek God. He didn't ask me to go there. So first thing I've said about is literacy, and two, your ability to go to God. The challenge is your ability to go to God, to seek his face, to like, God, I want to invest in GTB. Is that the right path? And God may just be telling you, no, go to Stanbic, because he's already seen ahead that GTB may have challenges, or that's not where he wants you to be. And then you put your money there, everything goes down the drain. So that ability to understand the right place to put investment is a big challenge that we are having entirely, not just for Christians, entirely.
Violet's quote is to take ownership of every action that you're involved in, and she encourages women to take control of their finances and make informed decisions that align with their values and goals.
God speaks to people differently. He speaks to me like he keeps giving me that convention about, okay, go to this place, do this. It just like something just, like an impress in your heart. It just gives you that notification every time. The prompt, exactly, that's the word. The prompt just comes, and it will come more than once. And when it comes more than once, I know it's God. And then I say to him, Lord, is this you? If this is you, lead me through the way. And every time I do that, every time, it has always been good. It has always ended up positive. But whenever I don't do that, I'm telling you the truth, I can't even begin to tell you how much I've lost. But you know why? I'm still standing, because I was able to diversify. So another thing I would like to just chip in, diversification is key when it comes to being financially stable. You must spread your wings. You must have emergency funds. It's a key thing. I'm saying today that every one of us should always set aside money for the rainy days. When I lost that money, that was the time I was about resigning from my work as a banker. And then I needed to buy an office, not rent an office. The office was going for 20 million. But because I was already setting an emergency fund out somewhere, I had some money to make a deposit, and then my husband made up the difference. And today I have an office which I'm not renting. I bought the office outrightly. So if I did not keep that money aside and I put every money in that investment, I would have been grounded. So it's also good to have emergency funds. Yes, I think I didn't chip that in. I shouldn't. This section would not end if I don't talk about emergency funds. Yes.
Violet's long-term vision is to partner with churches and educate women on financial stability. She aims to create a network of financially empowered women who can support and uplift each other.
My long-term vision is to have a partnership with churches, ministries, and also have platforms that I will be able to educate women on being financially stable, and also have an academy that people can come, learn from that academy and put what they have learned. Because the truth is that knowledge is no more power, it's applied knowledge that is power. So I want a situation whereby whatever they learn from the academy that I have, a financial wellness academy, they will be able to put it into action and give their money a voice.
She has role models who embody Christ-like character and resilience, who gives her strength and determination, and who are a source of motivation and guidance.
My role model, there's someone I'm passionate about, strategist. Yeah. She embodies Christ. She embodies class. When I say class, she's not just a Christian because she's a Christian. She's a Christian with class. She preaches the gospel and also teaches women how to be financially free. She's not a financial coach, but through our walk with Christ, through our walk with God, she teaches a woman to be financially free. So I see her, I just love everything about her. Then her story inspires me a lot. Resilience, the challenges she faced in life, and then it's her challenges that bettered her ministry. I've also been through various challenges in life, and I pulled through basically because I was resilient, because I refused to give up. If I'd given up, I wouldn't be here advocating for Christian women today. I may not be a preacher today, but my voice is heard in terms of educating women financially. So Sarah Jakes is my number one. Then I love Janice and Wynor and Sissy Winers. All my role models are around Christian women. Why do I love Sissy Winers? Because she's a worshiper. Worship opens up the womb of the spirit, and I'm a worshiper. So I love to worship, because when I do, my spirit man is alive. When I do, I hear from God. When I do, I can see beyond what a normal human being can see. So those are my role models. Are there other things I loved? So many things. I love to counsel people. I love to talk about business. I love business strategies. I love to help businesses pick up from their dilapidated past, help them grow, and put them through the right path on what to do, especially when it comes to their finances, because there are different kinds of people in business. You have the doers, you have the listeners, and you have the thinkers. People that do better in business are the listeners, because the listeners are who? The people that have found a mentor, the people that have gone for trainings, the people that have decided that they want to learn, equip themselves. So whatever they learn from the training, the wherever they've been to, they adopt it before they think through it. So like, okay, this thing I've learned from this platform today, is this the path I want to? And in your thinking process, that's when you encounter God. That's when you have the relationship with God. God, is this the path I should go to? And when you think through that process, that is when you go to the action of doing. But you know what we find today in a lot of entrepreneurship space? We have doers. And that's why people go into business and they run out immediately. They go into business, they run out immediately. So I love to sit down with business owners to understand their vision, their mission, put them through, break down their profitability level on how they can, in percentages, on how they can earn from their percentage, how they can pay themselves, how they can work towards paying tax, how they can plan for rebranding, how they can just have a business savings account for the rainy day. Because a lot of businesses don't understand it. They're just going to business because I want to go into business. But as a business owner, you must first be a listener before you can succeed. The Bible says, write the vision, make it plain and run with it. You have the vision. You've made it plain. That's by writing it. And then you don't understand the vision, do you? God has given, but you don't understand. You are just, what do I do with this vision? But there's someone in that industry that have been there. There are platforms that, free platforms are even advocating for that thing you want to go into. Let's use the technical business as an aspect. This is a technical thing. You have the passion for photography. Okay, I can snap, but I can't snap myself, don't I? I can take my phone and snap, but do I have the professional touch? No. So I need that professional to hold my hands to say, okay, Violet, this is how you position the camera. This is how you will set the light. This is how you will do this. So the knowledge you gain from that professional, or from the people that takes the classes, are professionals, right? So you can have a one-on-one. You can go for a group coaching course. From there, you gain knowledge from, I have the vision, but I don't know how to go about it. You just gain knowledge, apply that knowledge you have gained, put it to the vision God has given to you. If you want to pay for more knowledge, you pay for more. So with what you have grasped in you, that's what gives you the push. That's what gives you the driving force to, like, okay, I'm ready to hit the market. I tell you the truth, if you have the vision and you don't have the knowledge inside of you, you would hit the rock. You will make mistakes and then you come back. Is either you come back starting all over again, or you would shut that business completely. That's what works. That you can't, for example, when I became a banker, they employed me as a marketer. I'd never done sales in my life, but I went through training. So if I hadn't gone through training, I would just enter the street and like, okay, I'm working for Prudent Bank. Come and put your money. Come and put your money. No value added. So what you are learning from those people outside, they are adding value to you. And then in turn, you are giving value to whoever you are meeting. So the person will like, okay, Sarah is selling value to me. She's not just selling futures. I don't buy futures, I buy value. You tell me, come and put my money here. What are the future? What's the value if I put my money here? What's the interest at the end of 6 months? What interest rate are you giving to me? Do you understand that? So, and I say it again and again, you have to gain knowledge. You have to be a listener. Sit down, think, sit down, listen to whoever is educating you. If you have questions, ask questions. Because if you don't ask questions, it means you know it all. Ask questions to be able to guide you. Then when you finish asking questions, go back into your space and look at what you've learned. Think through it. You may not necessarily take every one of it. The one that you feel suits you, you take it and then you apply and run with it. I'm sure you do fantastic on that part. Dear viewers, my advice to you is to stay financially liquid. Liquidity gives you choices. Stay financially liquid, stay financially free and financially stable. With stability, you would have choices. I had my choice as a banker. I walked out of my 9-to-5 job, a good paying job. I was a group head, not because I wasn't performing. I was a top performer in my bank, but I walked out because I built my finances over the years and I needed to make choices of freedom, of staying with my family, and choices of being able to make impacts to the world by using my voice to advocate for women and individuals per se. So my advice to everyone today, to viewers, to the people all around the world, ensure that you work diligently, be disciplined with your finances so that nobody can give you bullshit. Because you have the choice to work out or you have the choice to stay financially liquid. Thank you. Favorite quote is taking responsibility for your actions. Take ownership of every action. If you make mistakes, you take ownership. If you make good choices, you take ownership. But the word is take ownership. Thank you.